This video asked the question, is competition really good? So what inspired this is I just shot a video recently on the ups and downs in a relationship, and I wanted to express the idea that a good partnership is one where you are cooperative, working together on your goals, as opposed to competitive, viewing each other as opponents, where you fight things out and try to see who can win. And make sure you stick around till the end of the video, where I'll talk about a way that you can maintain a competitive mindset, if that's important to you, without being a negative person that brings other people down. One of the reasons why we have so many competitive relationships is that this country focuses heavily on competition. We actually say that competition brings out the best in people, but competition has a very dark side to it. The problem with competition is that in order to be the best, there's two ways that you can win. One is to better yourself and become better and better at whatever it is. You can be a faster runner or a better basketball player, and that is hypothetically the good part of competition. But the problem is, because competition involves comparing you to someone else, in addition to you becoming better, sabotaging someone else so they become worse also works. If you just want to win a race and win a competition, you could become faster, or you could just trip your opponent. You could become faster, or you could injure your opponent so that they can't complete the game. Both of those work. In a competition, both of those are okay, and that's the problem. It's not the right mindset. People bring this into relationships where they could be better, or they can bring their partner down, both of which will work, but one of them is extremely toxic. You see this in relationships far too often. If you're trying to get your own way, you could advocate for why this thing that you want is better and will help both of you out, or you could just call your partner dumb and demean them and bring down their self-esteem so crushingly low that they don't even fight for themselves. Now that sounds horrible, and it absolutely is, but I cannot tell you how common it is. If you look at the way some couples talk to each other, it is so unbelievably toxic. I mean, this is the kind of behavior that you should never treat anyone this way, and here you are treating the person that is hypothetically the most important person in your life. This is a bad mindset, and it comes from viewing your relationship as a competition. I'm fighting to get what I want, and all that really matters is that I get what I want. I mean, I want you to stick around probably so that you can give me what I want, but this is a competition. It isn't about you, it's all about me. Horrible mindset. I mean, that's not a good mindset anywhere in life, but it is absolutely terrible for a relationship. So what you want to do instead is to have a cooperative mindset. How can everybody win? You call this a win-win philosophy in negotiations, and it works out really well in life. It works out for a variety of reasons. Not only will your relationship be a whole lot better if your partner is actually happy, but when you are giving people what they want, they also want to give you what you want. You end up with this positive upward spiral while you're both just becoming better and better, trying to give each other the other things that you want, because everyone's happy this way. And when you're out there just giving freely to the world, being very cooperative, helping people out here and there and everywhere, you'll discover that when you need help, they want to give back. You'll find that your life is so much easier when you're cooperative rather than competitive, because you end up having a ton of people that are there to assist you rather than it's just you against the world. This is one of the reasons why I'm so big on social skills, why I consider them to be so important. I consider them to be the best superpower out there, because while Superman can fly and Wonder Woman has a lasso of truth, if you have great social skills, you can talk Superman into doing things for you, and talk Wonder Woman into doing things for you, and talk the world into doing things for you. And it's not this cold, manipulative, evil way of conning people into serving you. Instead, rather, you're just such a nice, charismatic, wonderful person to be around, and so helpful and cooperative that everyone just wants to help you. Your life becomes so much easier, and it is so much, not only is it more effortless to just be good to people and have them be good back, but it involves a lot less planning and plotting, and your life is just happier. It is fun to help other people through the things that they need and to do good for other people. It is so much more enjoyable than cruelly plotting a way for you to win at everyone else's expense. This is a powerful skill set, and it's why social skills are so important to work on. And if that's something you're interested in tackling more, I recommend the Social Skills Mastery online training program that's linked in the description below. It's got over 100 videos and nearly as many exercises designed to really help you become amazing at this area of your life. If you're finding this video helpful, make sure you give it a like and subscribe to the channel. I mentioned at the beginning of the video that if you really want to be competitive, and if you really value a competitive mindset, and you don't think you can get rid of it, and you don't think you want to get rid of it, there is a way that you can be competitive that isn't as toxic as what people normally do. And that is self-competition. You are in competition not with another person, but with the former you that was just there. What I mean by that is this. Just imagine that you're the fastest runner in your class, and so you're already able to beat everyone. Well, the problem with that is, why get better? You're already winning every competition. You're number one. There's really no point in getting any faster because you're already winning. But with self-competition, you're not competing against the second place person, you're competing against you. If you just managed to run that in 1 minute, now your goal is to run it in less than a minute. You need to beat your old time. And because self-competition is always tied with you, you always have a reason to want to improve, because every time you improve, your competitor, namely you, catches up with you, and now you have to improve more and more. So there's always a reason to strive to be better, because you're never better than everyone else. And it also has the very nice, very important side effect that you don't have any reason to want to see other people fail. Because you're only in competition with yourself, you have no reason to want to bring other people down just so they can't beat you. It doesn't matter if people are faster than you or slower than you, you're not in competition with them. You're in competition with yourself. This results in a very good, positive mindset that always encourages you to be better and never encourages you to bring other people down. So what's your attitude about competition? Do you think it's a good thing that brings out the best in people, or do you find that competition oftentimes brings out the worst in people? Tell us about it in the comments below. And if you have any topics that you'd like to see me cover in a future video, make sure you write that down there too.